All right, yo diggity. I know I'm a mess, whatever. But I wanted to do a follow-up on the video I discussed eugenics and the reality I think we have established is that it's not exactly, if it exists, it's not what we're being told, right? As we've established already, the population is going up. And then people will say, oh, but no, they're just targeting the poor and the disabled. Well, there's more disabled, there's more poor. So what's really going on with eugenics, if it does, in fact, exist? So I think it's pretty clear that we can establish that the distractions in life, basically everything, is geared towards bringing you away from who you really are, taking you away from nature, taking you away from your soul path, taking you away from self-love and, you know, all of these things. And again, it's not to blame, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, because our path is up to us, right? Our path. And you know what I want to bring up? It's hilarious. Autocorrect gets me sometimes in the most inappropriate ways. But many times when I do catch it before I hit send, some of them are actually pretty ingenious. So oftentimes when I write path, the word it switches itself to is oath, which really made me think, is our path, LMNOP, is it our oath to ourselves? Okay. So anyways, just wanted to put that out there. But so if you're not here to live your own life and follow your soul path, then what are you here for is, I guess, the point I'm trying to make. So what's happened is most people you talk to, all of us, have gotten caught up in the distractions and what you should do and do things this way. And I think if you're watching these videos, you're at a point right now where you know everything you were told is complete bullshit, right? So getting back to eugenics, what is it that they are killing? Our desire to live our own path, our creativity, our senses beyond the 5 that we are allowed to know about. In fact, yeah, it's seriously death of your creative soul. It's technically what they're killing, or here's a better name for it. It's soul harvesting is what's going on, okay? They're harvesting your soul. So what happens when you take these brain disabling drugs, pills, this, that, and I did it too. I talked about it in my Pill Popping Prisoner Paradise videos. There's a blog on my True Essence. But when I was in that state, like, you know, I was super creative, crazy firecracker. And then I get on drugs and told how horrible I am. And then I didn't want to, or didn't even think I could create anymore. Now, ironically, those times in my life were the most financially successful, right? I took jobs I hated to live in houses that were, you know, my mom told me I'm supposed to live in, really. You know, I just kind of, you grow up in San Diego in that one way and you think everything's supposed to be that way. And so I upkept that. During that time, I created nothing. I dropped the piano. Anything. And I thought I had no creative bone in my body. I was in and out of doctors, taking pills, this and that, trying to wonder what's wrong with me. Only to find out that there wasn't anything wrong with me. It was, other than the fact that I accepted society's projections in this crazy ass class called life. Okay, so really, it is soul harvesting, it is and why do they want to kill your creativity? Let me tell you why they want to kill your creativity. Because they can't create. Yeah, They had already sold their souls. Okay? They cannot create. They need us to create everything for them. So I'm just going to throw this out here. But even with like crazy conspiracies, and there's definitely truth to them. I'm not like even like knocking conspiracy, anything like that. I'm a conspiracy theorist or whatever, I guess. Okay? So, but you know, everything that's put out there that you're allowed to hear about is put there by the machine, okay? Some of it true, some of it not true. The stuff that's not true, guess how we make it true? Ooh, I just told you. We do that with our emotions. So they put it out there, then we get all crazy and fanatical and like, holy shit, and oh my God, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, oh my God, they're going to do this, they're going to do this, and guess what? Hello, haven't you heard? That which I feared has come upon me. We bring their shit into creation with our fears, with our emotions, okay? Yeah. Look, and as far as the population getting bigger, there's many layers, and I'm just going to put this one out here. You can only replicate a clone. You cannot replicate true spirit. Read all the ancient texts, you know, the golem and the what's the other word they use, the Hebrew, and I can't remember. It doesn't even matter, okay? Everybody knows about cloning and this and that. It's even mainstream science, you know. So it's out there. But you cannot replicate the real thing, the real creative force. You can't replicate the sun. You can't replicate the true life force, okay? So that is why they need us to bring their shit into creation. They can't do it. And you want to know what? There's more of us than there are of them. But the longer we keep saying, oh, fuck, it's too hard, or oh, I don't want to do that, I just want to stay comfy right here, and blah, the more we do that, the more clones are being created in the process. And you know what? Well, I doubt there's any clones watching this video, but I'll just say this, like, there does come a time, even your loved ones, if they have gone down that path, you know, and there's always a choice, and you get different returns and things in your life, like Saturn or Pluto, or, you know, things that are there to shake you up sometimes, right? And then we look at the shakeup like, oh, poor me, poor me. Dude, I'm the master at that. I was really good at that, okay? But that's because I didn't know that everything here is for my benefit. All of these people or entities or energies trying to hurt you or hold you back from your sole purpose is for your benefit, to test your strength, to test your belief in yourself, to test your belief in what's real, okay? And so why do they tell people that hear voices that they're crazy? To make us beg God or whoever to take our gifts away, to make us feel shame, to make us not talk about it, to make us not trust it, right? We all, whether you were born in a military base or not, we've all been gaslighted since birth, okay? So it is time to own your fucking crazy, all right? And start realizing your power, your creative abilities, and how the way to beat them or to stop eugenics or whatever is to stop giving your soul pieces away. Just simply stop. Yeah, it really is that simple. Say no. See what happens. Yeah, people are going to get mad. They're going to get butthurt. Why? Because they're trying to hold you into that fucking system. Because they want your soul. They want your creative force. They want the abilities that they sold out for some fucking material, frivolous, temporary gratification over perceived power. And that's why when I say when it comes to true power and true magic, it is in surrendering all of that, or any desire to have power or influence over anyone or anything. Explode your own power. Explode your own creative ability. Wear it like a fucking badge. No matter how many people tell you you're stupid, you're ugly, oh, you'll never make it, oh, blah, 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 whatever they tell you. But just know that those are little testers that are really manifested from your head. I'll give you an example. This is great. It was super recent. So one of my friends, he drives a lot. And he did not have an opportunity to wash his vehicle. So when he was filling up in gas, he used the window thing to clean his door. He felt guilty about that. He even told his brother he felt guilty about that. Like he had mentioned it before, joking, and oh, that's terrible, I shouldn't be doing that. Well, just the other day, some dude saw him doing that from across the freaking parking lot. Like, not even right there. And then started yelling at him. You jackass, that's terrible. How could you do, don't you know those are for windows and blah, blah, blah. And got like totally freaking irate. I'm going to put you on YouTube. And just like totally, completely disproportionately freaking out on him, right? And like, who is the dude? He's just some other passerby, clone, manifestation of his own guilt. Now really, how guilty should he feel? At least the door's clean. Like, it still worked. He still washed his windows. He didn't hurt anyone else. He didn't, and he's like, man, this dude, like, that just was, what was his problem? And so I'm like, well, what if? So if we have the power to make guilt demons appear like that, right? What do you think the rest of these other entities are? And I am not going to lie and say you created it all, because that's total fucking bullshit. And if you want clarification on that, go back to my other videos. You did not create it all. Not all. Not all. Because we're creating too, right? And our worlds come together. So, but if we are in oneness, in union, in true yoga, then we are all creating together. So, what do you want to create? Are you going to let them continue to harvest your soul? Are you going to continue to give pieces of your soul away by supporting this entity that you know is bullshit? Step it up. The real eugenics is soul harvesting. Okay? That's the real eugenics. Have a good day. Bye.